forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
They're still locked in battle. The battle is still raging. I can feel the I understand how you feel, mister. But right now, we must head to another battlefield.
Ma'am! Mammy, ma'am? Me, ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am. Me. Mammy, ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am. Me, ma'am. Ma'am, ma'am. Me, ma'am, ma'am. Me, ma'am. Me, ma'am.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, mister. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together. Kremnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes. We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We may draw suspicion this way. Castrum Kremnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw... Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by... Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet. Hello?
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in me.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
War has left its mark on many from this period, so please don't take it personally. It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should... Courage, honor, reason. Nikador did live up to these values in his prime. But now, Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival. where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be... If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into this...
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blade, gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the grand craftsman Cart... Ha-ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos festival? Huh. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the grand city-states, right?
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look. Mister, much as we're in a memory of the past, impulse buying...
You're quite the high roller!
May I take a look at that weapon, mister? I've seen enough. Let's go, mister.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my... Well then, come back anytime. If you make it.
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonis' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period.
Crown Prince, Chrysocer, what a joke! Midemos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the lands of Fury. Despicable traitors will never...
But Midemos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we...
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen! As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed.
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old... He was killed by Lord Mighty. No! I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was in with that. We should have enough to determine the... Let's run through everything we know so far, mister. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Euripon still reigns. It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grabbed... The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, that should be the place to sign up.
Oh, such a pity. Those three warriors were so close to completing the trial, and yet they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Euripon?
This was a time when life was valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and...
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wait?
Let me through.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet I've told you before. This is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3...
Let me
So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing.
Teams of 3. Mister, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Huh? Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have alum. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome. So adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make... Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either...
Have faith, mister. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting.
Can we enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well, then. Give me your names, warriors.
Castorus.
Nice.
Castorus, Nias, and it is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the... In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, may your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquest...
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more... intense.
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for Death's Door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be... some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
Look, we lit the brazier.
You seem quite familiar with these devices.
Huh? They're all over Amphorius.
Stream from the Titan's creation. When did they become so weak?
Rest in peace.
A dreamless sleep, Onyx.
What's wrong, Lord Nias?
Weak. Reduced to a servant of humans.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
The gate has opened, as expected.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Barricades. We must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get closer and... than I expected. Was this giant hand really used for thievery in the past?
That is the embodiment of all things.
The way ahead is now clear. Lord Nias, before we move on, there's something we must explain to you.
You're not here for this foolish...
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves. So, I've said it before. To obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of...
Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets
meaningless forestalling. They are meant to...
Stream forth.
Those are much tougher than they seem. Fine weapon. A real beauty. With a bit of sprucing up, no wonder. Guess it's secondhand.
Wait. Hush.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time.
I hear it now. That's...
Pretend you did not hear anything. Act oblivious. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding. Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure are quick on their feet. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days.
Now.
That's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well, I can explain myself.
Entering the arena like a despicable lowlife.
No! Stop!
Don't do it, Lord Nias. This isn't right. Please.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb.
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be... To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but...
Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today.
Thank you! You won't see me around this city again!
Your mercy is appreciated.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
It's the same mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers. Let's clear this trial together, mister.
Gleam of old blades.
One more to go.
Gleam of old blades.
should have done it, right? Let's recover the miracle from the tome, mister. This far?
Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Brave one, step forth. You could well be Castrum Kremnos' salvation.
Is that statue beckoning to us?
Brave one. Oh, brave one.
Are you calling out to me, Lion?
That's right. I am. You have an unknown. The blazing star of Castrum Kremnos has drifted far from us.
I think you're right.
The aging and feeble king is plotting something unspeakable. One that's... We need salvation. We need a champion to reignite.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call.
Perhaps that's what we desperately... Forge on then, warrior. Heed the call. I am elderly.
Lord Nias, the calling you're heeding
comes from the depths of this city. We're close.
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target and is now guided only by its...
Lord Nias, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason, and if we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future.
Grave danger. Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get better off forgotten.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. Perhaps I can learn something from their... Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon.
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on.
Stream forward, gleam of old blades.
O ye who cannot rest in peace, tell us.
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid...
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual.
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting...
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to...
This barbaric method of theirs clear the soul can reveal even more to us.
What's wrong, girl?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine, Lord Nias. Oh, restless soul. Tell us.
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is King Euripon waiting?
Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Stealing a Titan.
Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee them?
Sealing a Titan's soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos's ballad? The one that Cartonus cracked?
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand the weight. Out of cowardice. They are afraid of Nikedor fights against the unseen. They have no time for the folly of mortal.
Lord Nias, you seem to know
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikedor.
They're beckoning to us from the other side. The next one. I need to last till the next one.
Scream forth the gleam of old blades.
Lost souls. Tell us. I'm fine, Mr. Lost Souls. Tell us.
Have you heard? King Eurypon's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an...
With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely...
That's the long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to...
So their plan to attack Akama was conceived that long ago.
I knew it.
Lord Nias.
I've long suspected that you two are not from here. No, is it Onyx? No, they would not be capable of such power.
Calm yourself, mister. I believe he has... Your guess is correct, Lord Nias. We are not... Someday in the distant future, a mad Nikedor will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back...
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than...
The souls are
Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Lost souls. Tell us, what have you...
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity. Oh, God, King, where did you lose your reason? We will keep searching for it. We must find it.
I never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to linger here.
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nikador's soul. Stay strong. We have not reached the end.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. The other side is beckoning to you. That will do. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. But you need to set it aside for now. We are nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It is likely no one survived this far in the festival. Stay alert.
The Titans can be...
Warrior entry forbidden.
Has it lost its sanity?
Indestructible.
It too shall fall.
Is it dealt with?
No.
Split.
An experiment. King Eurupon wanted to strip Nikador of his divinity and seal it within an intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nikador's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikador's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will
indestructible.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as... Please, you must find a way to make Nikador's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this...
Let's see what you can do, Delver. Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. The resonance between you and Ornyx must be strong. Much time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That you and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. The sounds of battle. That's... So... there are mortals who fight against fate. But strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back into courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikador's divinity into 5... Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity.
Stream forth the gleam.
I can hear I hear it. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within this.
We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this, a testament that they have never once retreated from a battle, even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog.
Nikador's courage! Break free from your shackles and return to...
Are starting to pour in. Here lies another fragment of Nikador's divinity.
We shall hereby seal the God King's honor with a testament that they have never plunged their divine lances, even when enemies close in from all sides. They have never conceded to evil schemes.
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine...
All or nothing.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity, a testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity, no matter how powerful the black tide may be. enough to corrupt the wills of
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body! Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within a testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy. They use their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine... We're now left with the final missing fragment. I believe I know where it...
Lord Nias, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the black tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowed during the battle against the black tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire... They battled the black tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment they want. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body. They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end.
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments, Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation. There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, you will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens,
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from and become a part of Nikador's divinity. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action, if we hoped.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you will—
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death.
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all—
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering, yet suffering is— He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my corpse.
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the Lance of Fury, the Messenger of Turmoil, and remember this! I am the scar that this—
You hear that? What? They've returned!
Trust me! Perhaps we'll end defeating a warrior! Corpus Penis!
So, this is Nikador's true form. It's incredible. Well done on them. Prepare to fight.
Brace yourselves. This strike can obliterate worlds.
Watch your head. Take your bets. Watch your head.
Victory is at hand! Time for the final blow!
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
It's finally over.
Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis.
The silence here is stifling. The city.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our...
You spoke with Nikador.
What did they say?
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to...
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb... Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours.
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem... Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting. I don't think I felt any, or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that in any case, let's return to Akima and share news of our victory with...
Mem.
Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. Lord Nias. Lord Nikador. I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers. Please tell me. Do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I see. So even the Strife Titan has... I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel. I understand. The Chrysos heirs' willful such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption. The god of war who incinerated all of the... Farewell, Titan.
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a...
I can feel the core flame's warmth. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nikador's place...
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better. He is more worthy of the title of Strife.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. So I will ask you once more.
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along.
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though,
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost. Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. Until tomorrow. They have Aglaya and Trevi to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizen... where did Mighty go? Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude. Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so thank you for your help. Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you to... From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out...
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable.
Huh. He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him.
Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame...
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethel. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can...
Have you thought things through?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it is Miss Casterus. Does this mean I'm a good match for Nikodor?
I don't quite get how it works. But if it's going to put you at ease...
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I did back in the temple with the scales of justice. When Orynyx was trying to deter us. Why did you stop me?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the...
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Dan Heng hadn't come up with an answer.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking about the past?
Every waking moment. I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now.
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our...
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikodor would quell the voice of doubt in my mind.
I don't have the right words for you now, but... I know you're far from ordinary, Lord.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of...
How did you do on the exam?
My score. I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe...
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those sights of Ides Elysiae. My homeland. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from... That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. Oh, I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Oh, keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base of a genius and the Oh, look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. If you ask me, though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Remember this scene? Oh, it evoked so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great news. All right, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius.
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droid Head.
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before news here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can...
Wait, what? You mean to say you've just been reciting your...
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings?
You're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any... With that said, Herta herself, emanator of erudition and true blue...
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and...
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madame Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but... I humbly suggest for you to
contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droid Head, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
What's with your witty remarks today? Ta-da!
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulation.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty...
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not...
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because... Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the... Sending a message to Droid Head involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are all...
I see. So, Madam Herda, can you use your professional judgment?
Of course. All 3. No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical... The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herda. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be... Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold?
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herda Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If...
But aren't we all...
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too. Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic retina? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. Take a look. This is your genius in action. Experience. Time to kill! I can do this!
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Honored to meet me.
Pick on someone your own son.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Never seen perfection before. Experience. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
All or nothing.
Stream 4.
And Madam Herda never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone. We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droid Head. If we can't churn out calculations faster than But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like...
Oh, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't come... A question on the side, Madam Herda? You have these powerful supercomputers and... Oh, so...
Is that important? All that matters is that they work and are able to attract droid...
I suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Yeah, help me! Who from those bugs got onto my reflective?
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hand?
Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong.
What's all this? I didn't think your
puppets would be in here too, Madam Herta.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the eon. This is as good as tapping someone. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure.
Very
Mirror see. And here, mirror do. No, I neither have eyes nor this dome. Seems to be functioning fine. These puppets are doing their job, and I don't see...
Things may look fine only.
Madam Herta, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be
How did you tell?
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. That's
what's wrong?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is, and the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. The attack, anything, everything module.
No, wait. Why do you even have some?
Is enabled. Intruder detected. Drats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack! These are mimetic remnants of the remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Egad! What a close shave. But why are these remembered?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and...
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The absolutely not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permission.
What were you really trying to achieve with these
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out.
I urge you to go easy on them.
Storm's on the horizon. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Ever. Expand to think. What a crumb. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
They're completely battered, save for their heads.
Well, never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets. I'm picking up signals from more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
A memory bubble, tucked away this far in?
I think but we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppet. Number 0988.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 098.
Good to know. But did anyone?
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve.
Can I just be on the sidelines?
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. There's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show. Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise once you're reflected in my mirrors? You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours.
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please.
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything. Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon. And keep... Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here so I can... What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned. As if. Truth is, you think I only have Fourth Mirror following me around? Oh, then you... Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100... Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy... Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at equal. Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to sleep for now. We can...
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart...
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head. You better not snub me. The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia.
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from...
Let me... Is this binary arithmetic? Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic. Is this some kind of prank?
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me. Door? Lock? No. This isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
Madam Herda, those lads outside seem to be discussing something. Want to listen in on them?
Third mirror, stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait, did you say those lads are...
Why don't you?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders. Wait! Stop! No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps and I'll be able to see.
Is something wrong, Madam Herda?
No, it's nothing.
Madam Herda? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from...
Wait, what are the... Is this... Oh, ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a
Presumptuous fellows. Who are you to interrupt, madam? Let's ignore them and keep going. We haven't seen...
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Leave? Surely you're not suggesting we passed beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the Black experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Oh, Madam Herda, so selfless and kind.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fond... Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely, but mark my words, Droidhead. Hey.
Madam Herda? Oh, you're finally awake.
You two? Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware the space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame. I am familiar with Mr. Yang at the Astral Express.
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station...
Well, we were worried for a moment there. But it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble. We're here because of Amphorius, Madam Herta.
Why does that not...
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched. Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphorius in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the Divine Amphorius team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next...
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly
Well, that's because if Amphorius is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going...
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions, and that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from,
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. Oh, prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysoceres, have striven to start the flame chase, the seventh core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the correct. Please step forward. Finan of ID's. Recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the core flame, Chrysocer.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Finan. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Nias?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Casterus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority, your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready for our prophesized tomorrow. I will become the god Amphorius needs.
Come with me, Phynon of Ides.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return.
Lord Phynon is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Phynon. I spoke at length with Lord Phynon before. There was the manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Phynon wherever he is, whatever he is fighting. I pray he makes it through this test.
Snowy.
Phynon steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle. You must have noticed by now, every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, but not Phynon. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw. There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left.
Still too late, huh? The constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated.
The core flame has been surrendered. The Lord Phynon's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Phynon's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our Kremnoans revere strength and military might. That does not mean we lack etiquette. They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside.
Lord Mighty.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finon had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge? I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself...
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharp. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest night.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did...
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it. All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all. You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary...
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but...
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silizii, could you become a deliverer that...
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silizii is a peaceful... Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back.
Look at how excited that made this world never have need for a deliverer.
Of course the food's ready! March isn't feeling well, so Pom Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special blend. Can you bring it to her, Himiko? Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.